Hey everyone, this is Joe Cook, and here's my video post. So I'm trying to address all three prompts here for the analytics from my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and our YouTube page. So let's just jump right into it. Question one, where was the most effective audience engagement and why? So after looking through fan page Karma and Social Blade, I kind of looked and analyzed what I had here. And basically from what I'm getting is my Both Sides of the Ball podcast page on Facebook looks to be a little more popular than my BSOTB podcast page on YouTube. And then on my Twitter page, I didn't get really too many of those interactions. What I discovered was that I have 120 followers. My engagement rate was about 0.37%. My tweet interaction was about 0.15%, and I tweet about just less than 3 times a day. So going off that, it's really tough. I would say my Both Sides of the Ball podcast page, on Facebook would probably be the most prevalent one. I think that's where I get the most effective audience engagement, just because we post social media links there. I share to my personal story, and we also try to engage in fan questions, fan comments, fan suggestions. I try to post questions to our followers to see if they'll respond back. So we try to do that way. We try to share links. We try to share stories that are sometimes local with our Gonzaga team, men's basketball team. I try to hit the national stories that are really popular. So we try different things. But I definitely think that my Both Sides of the Ball Facebook page is more popular than the other two. Number two, how does this data change your social media marketing plan and approach? Well, it's kind of hard for us just because when we post to our BSOTB page on YouTube, the videos are there, but the problem is we're not getting the fan engagement that we want. So I'm taking it and I'm sharing that from the YouTube page on BSOTB podcast to our Both Sides of the Ball page on Facebook, and I will usually also share it to my own personal page as well, just so the fact of that my friends and family members can watch this, and this is what I thought might help us in the fact of maybe get more fan engagement, get more viewers, and whatnot. So we've also tried making these videos shorter and labeling them and being as specific as we can and having timestamps. So we've really kind of pulled out all the stops here and making sure that that these videos are that they're very easy to follow, and that we're doing what we can. We want suggestions. We really try and pull the public about what the fans want. So it's a process. It's a slow process. My Both Sides of the Ball Facebook page has been going since last May, I believe, and I believe we started our BSOTB podcast page on YouTube with videos in June, at the end of June. So it's a slow process, but we're still trying to kind of work out the kinks and hopefully figure out maybe some different strategies on what we can do to improve things. That way we can speed up the process. And we also do try and market some of our posts by paying for promotions and ads and marketing it out there to within a 50-mile radius of us. So the final question is, what changes will you make and how you market yourself and who you market yourself to? So I just kind of discussed that a little bit, but I'm hoping that maybe if we pull our audience and our fans and just kind of ask them what they want to hear more of, maybe invite some more people and maybe try that kind of approach, maybe take a little step back on posting either too much or posting more. So we're going to try definitely a couple of those options. And then, with my Twitter page, it's really kind of tough just because I do a lot of like retweets and interactions with people that are out there in the world that are way more advanced than me. So with Twitter, it's kind of a crapshoot to where you have to really be on there for a while, and you have to have the fan engagement to get them to follow you and share your stuff. I know hashtags really work well, so I'm probably start using that in the future. But with the BSOTB podcast page on YouTube, we're probably going to continue keeping that as well, but we're probably going to continue to keep sharing that from that page to our Both Sides of the Ball Facebook page. And all in all, I'm hoping for just more positive experience. We're going to try and maybe throw in more humor, something maybe more local, some more local sports, some more college sports. So the ideas are out there. We're hoping to figure it out and hope to figure it out soon. So, yeah, these are all three prompts that are addressed. My name is Joseph Cook, and have a good night.